Okay, hi Steven. So I just watched your discussion board post on discussion board 2 about how our views, our opinions might have changed since beginning this course, since that first discussion board. And you had said that you really didn't see much change in your thought, that in fact, like, you more had some re-solidification, kind of some more foundation on your, original thoughts that you discussed in your first video. And I felt the same way. There was a lot of things that I, said in my first video that throughout the coursework thus far, I felt that I kind of had some backup to it, that it wasn't just some simple thoughts. I appreciated. I appreciated the fact that you had brought up J.D. Rockefeller. I brought up J.D. Rockefeller in my video too. I talked about, how he didn't let his money or his drive for entrepreneurship and business change who he was. In fact, he kind of let that be the groundwork for who he was. And he always put his family and his, morals and, who he was as a person first. One of the things that I really didn't think about that I commend you on in your video was about how he kept his prices. That, he didn't allow the prices to go astronomically high. That in fact he kept them relatively low. Whereas a lot of big corporations could have just raised them and not even thought twice about them. I'm curious to, reflect on like how that kind of like transpired for him. Like what did that do for him, as far as his business, versus like if he did raise them. I think that overall you responded very well. You brought up some great points that we had discussed in class. I think that you referenced, your first discussion board. I think that was really good. And I hope that you're hanging in there and surviving this week.